guys. Okay, hold on. Let me
Thank you.
see if I can. Alright, we'll turn this down until he gets on there. So, Trump is going to be delivering a speech from the Rose Garden, but they have pushed out all of the press except for mainstream media, which I find is kind of strange. I don't know, maybe something's going on, but I don't know what's going on. So he was supposed to be on about 10 minutes ago. So we're just waiting to see what he's going to say. I wonder if he's going to talk about Venezuela. Oh, I'm streaming this from Golden State Times. If y'all like them, go ahead and subscribe to them. I would say fair use or whatever, but yeah, fair use, I guess. This is it won't be monetized anyway. But I just find it very strange. I was going through his tweets from the last couple of days, and they just don't seem normal. Like, they don't seem like he's writing them. So I don't know. Maybe there's more going on than we actually know behind the scenes. Very strange. Oh, let me get on my iPad so I can read y'all's comments. How about that? Wait, I'm not just talking to a screen. I guess we can see if they're saying anything. They're not saying anything either. Whoops. Things are just not, I don't know, besides the craziness that's going on, it just seems like something very strange is going on in DC right now. And then with how people were talking in Munich and stuff like that, the Munich security conference or whatever's going on. I guess John Kerry said something. I'll have to look into that. Where? So what are y'all doing today? Let me see. Am I even live? That would be funny if I wasn't. It don't even look like I'm live. What the crap? Oh, I am live. I am. I found it, guys. I found you. What's up? What's up? Yeah, there's gonna be a coup. It's very strange. I am live. It's weird how whenever I use this app to go live, you know, I have to do everything on my phone because my computer died and everything a while back. So, but what it does is it doesn't, am I frozen? What the heck? But what it puts the video like out of order. It's so strange. You don't believe I'm live, Dan? I know, it looks like I'm frozen. Oh, there I am. I'm not frozen. Building our 4th fleet, most coke and smack coming through. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying a while back. And instead of that, they put money into the 2nd fleet. Like, that made no sense at all. It was just frozen for me because it was on pause. I look like the girl in Frozen. So I've been going through all my comments, and it's so, I guess it's nice. They're usually not good comments when people say this, but they're like, young kids like you, like I'm like a little kid. You don't know what you're talking about, you crazy socialist liberal. I'm like, what? Like, what? I swear people don't even watch entire videos, or they just talk. I mean, they just comment. As soon as they hear something they don't like, they're like, forget trying to learn anything new, they just start typing. You know, I've been saying this for like a year. I don't know why I continue to answer comments. I feel that it's a nice thing to do, but then I go through them and I'm just like, holy freaking crap.
All right, folks. 5-minute warning, folks. 5-minute warning.
5 minutes. It was supposed to be
this very second, or a minute
15
ago,
minutes
or 5
ago.
minutes ago. Please
and
help out Golden State Times by sharing this live stream on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Gab, on Reddit, on any of those social media
cognitive
sites.
dissonance is a very
Thank you so much for your
strange
support.
thing.
Everyone that shared the live stream up to this point, thank you so much for helping Golden State Times.
Well, thanks.
You guys help
I like my filter though.
us grow and more people see.
And my light.
Cool.
My light actually, the filter's not that strong. It's my beauty light.
We show you
That's what it's called. It's called a Ricky light.
At these events.
You know, before I started doing all this truth stuff, I still do. I sell Limelight by Alcone makeup, and it's all natural skincare and everything. And we came out with a light that's like specifically for doing lives and videos and stuff like that. Ricky, not Ricky Lake. Although that I got some comments that were essentially like that. Just on the really food stamp video that I did. I guess people just didn't watch the video and just assumed that I was on food stamps.
That's what we want to do.
And they're like, you look like you ate the whole grocery store, you fat bitch.
Make a situation where it's like if you are at this event,
and
if you are
it just shows me that.
Real,
let me just turn this down.
First person view
I don't
of
want
it.
to listen to him. We're listening to me. Okay? We're listening to my funniness. And I'm just like, what? Or they're like, just get a job. You wouldn't have to live off the system, you crazy this and that. And I'm like, what? I have no idea what you're... I'm like, did you even watch the video at all? Did you watch the video? Of course, you don't get any replies from them. And it's almost like they're bots, but I don't think they are. Because they wouldn't be leaving comments like that. Yeah, they're just trolls. But who has that much time in their day to just troll people? It's so strange. This is some Limelight lip gloss. It's all blingy. You go back to my videos like over a year ago and you'll see my makeup videos. They're so much different. I was watching them the other day and I was like, hey guys, what's up? Ah. Now I'm like, oh shit, we're about to be in a war. This sucks. We're all screwed. So I'm thinking of maybe I'm just going to change up my channel and just make fun of the craziness instead of being so serious about it, because you know, I really thought that maybe I could make a difference and sharing the truth and stuff like that. I honestly didn't realize how infiltrated and how insane the truth movement was, but now I know, and it's almost like I would say 95% of people with accounts that are over 20,000 subscribers are bullshit. They're either complete disinformation, but it's almost like I see why. I don't see why as in I would do it. I see why because people don't click on videos that aren't like fear-mongering or bullshit or psyops. They just don't. It's like they want that next shot of hopium, that next, oh my God, the volcano is going to explode in your backyard, rather than, okay, this is how we got to this aspect, and maybe this is what we could do about it. They don't want the truth. They want the craziness. Like, I was going through Patreons and stuff. I think so too. It'll just be probably just the same old crap. But, yeah, exactly. Tits are drama. Tits are drama. I guess that's what, you know, American and Western television has done to us. And mainstream media and everything. You know, it's like, if it's not drama and it's not going to sell. And that's why mainstream media lies to us so much, because they know that it's not going to get them any views. And so the truth movement has done that, you know, because I went over to the Patreon of multiple different channels of these LARPing people. And, you know, they've got like 700 Patreons, 1,000 Patreons. And like their minimum tier is like $3. Then they have a tier all the way up to like $115 or something. And I'm just like, these people are making like $5,000, $10,000 a month. And they're just lying to people. So I guess I could see where the greed would come in if they did start out being truthful. I could see why they do it. I could never do it. Because I probably mainly, you know, morally, I just couldn't do it. But I don't have a good poker face. I'd be like, yeah, oh yeah, you know, the meteor's coming. It's right on its way. Like, whatever it is. I just don't have a good poker face. If I don't believe it, or if I don't know that it's fact, or that I didn't research it, it would be all over my face. You would know that I was just like making this shit up. You're thinking, John? I think John. John definitely speaks the truth, but he knows the game, and that's essentially what you have to do. It's like you have to make a provocative title. You have to. I shouldn't be giving out all my secrets. You can't be putting, you know. You have to have a provocative thumbnail. It's just marketing 101. See, I'm even bad at hiding my own secrets. Yeah, John does get out there sometimes, and I'll tweet to him. I'm like, come on now, John, no. And then he's like, well, you know, I was thinking this and that. And sometimes he'll pull his videos if I message him and say, I don't think that's the correct information. So he doesn't leave them up if I tell him that it's not correct. And so there's nothing that I've seen that is just like blatant lies or anything, like, you know, Marfugel or whatever. But that's why I don't understand why he surrounds himself with the likes of Marfugel and Reggie from Boston. But it's just how YouTube has become. It's become clickbait. The truth movement, it shouldn't even be called. I think I'm actually going to do a video of like the truth movement overview and just show like all the LARPs over time and you know, like how David Wilcock has been spewing the same lies over and over since 1994 and things like that. Just do like a compilation. RFB want to be a gangster. No, he wants to be a man. And he's not. Like, he pretends to be a man. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, like, he like rides around in his big truck, and he'll explain to you, like, real men don't do that. They're not like, yeah, and I've got this, and I'm having to do this, and he's like working with something that it's like the wrong tool or something. It's quite hilarious. But maybe he means well. That was my problem in the beginning. It was I was like, no, I'm sure these people are being honest. I'm sure they are. Yes, 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 J-Mad, yes. For sure. And E-Rock, yes. I put that, he's not trying that, it's a green screen. But seriously, like whenever he went to go save that person in the water when they had that rain, it was like back in the, I don't know, summer or something, they had a big rain, and he essentially, it's like you could tell he really didn't even want to help the person. It was very strange. I don't know what's up. I mean, it's like people, I have no idea. I don't get it. I don't know, maybe the truth movement was real back at some point. The lesson is don't help people. That's funny. I always help people. I mean, I'm in the South, and that's just what we've always done. It's just who we are. Like, we don't blast it everywhere. Like the Cajun Navy, it's been going on for years, and nobody really knew about it until Hurricane Harvey, you know? It's just what we do. Filling up sandbags for people during the hurricanes and getting everything. I mean, that's just who we are. And so I guess it's just kind of weird to me how people can be so many people could be so manipulative and look people in the eye and actually say that they're being honest. I know you're joking. What? Yes, someone busted him on his old Facebook. Yeah. Well, I think it's still his Facebook. It's just private now. I put the link to that video. Oh, thank you. Put up your Pat info. My Patreon info? It is, it's in my, all of my descriptions. It's Patreon at, Jen Vets for Truth. But, do I know Florida Monkey? I interviewed him back almost a year ago now. It was, when we were doing the information about the ships and everything. And so I do follow him. He's got great information. But, yeah, he does. Honestly, I mean, I get a lot of my information from him. I look at it in a different aspect, I guess. You know, I look at it more of, you know, he's more strategic about the information, and I look at it more from, like, how it's going to, I don't know. We look at it in different aspects, I guess. Some man moves for the run. No, that's just a natural poof. Just poof it up. I started doing that to my hair when I was in nursing school. I don't know. I haven't done it in a while. I like it. It actually helps me not touch my face. I mean, not touch my face and not touch my hair. Man moose. No, it's just a poof. You twist it and you push it like that and you put a bobby pin in it. No mousse needed. That's insane. 20 round purchase limit per month. How do you people still live there? Like, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea how y'all put up with that. Thank you, Dan. Dan's the man. You do that with your hair if you had some. See, I miss doing videos like this. I do like to do just lives and chat and stuff. J-Mad, yeah, actually, well, since we're on here, my my niece's funeral, everything was today. I couldn't go out there for it. We were up there all weekend with her daughter, my other niece. Yeah, I guess not everybody heard about it, but yeah, they were both murdered and found buried in Oklahoma. Hey, what's up? And it was by, well, I guess I'm not legally allowed to say who the suspect is, although it's all over the news. But the craziest thing is that his ex, his son's mother, is still missing from 10 years ago when she tried to get custody of her son. Obviously, my niece didn't know about that whenever he tricked her into, you know, he preyed on women. That's all I'll say. I guess there's some things that I can't legally say just to not mess up the case. But there's a lot of stuff online already. I was hoping that some bigger channels would pick it up, because there may be more missing people. It is. So, you saw it on TV. Where do you live, Mary Jane? You live in Texas? Oh yeah, you live in Texas, right? In the next county over? Right? Yes. Random guy named Juan. Thank you. Yeah, you know, it's just so hard. She has a 10-year-old daughter, and it sucks. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about, Billy Bird. We found their bodies in Oklahoma, buried. Well, it was on some national, well, I wouldn't say it was on national, but because of the fact that he fled to Michigan, Grand Rapids, it made it there. And then the other girl that's missing, his son's mother, that's been missing for 10 years, is from Minnesota, originally from Washington. And so, yeah, it has hit some national coverage. Yes, everybody should be armed. The thing is, the judge didn't continue her protective order. There's more to it, but, you know, I don't want to do anything that would jeopardize the case. I'm fine with anybody else looking at the information and making videos about it, though. Exactly, J-Mad. Exactly. You're right. Orders don't help, but it could have, because of the fact that he was still trying to contact her, and he could have been in jail. So he, you know, even whenever she did have a protective order, he, what's it called? He violated the protective order, and the judge was pretty new to the bench, and he used to be a criminal defense attorney. So it seems that he has a soft spot for criminals. He has it's starting soon. He has been given a friendly suggestion to go ahead and step down from the bench. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, racism does come from all races. That is true. Yeah. Tribalism, yeah, the tribalism is normal. But there is just, I mean, higher precedences in certain yeah. Yeah, that's true, but I think I think we have also been kind of fooled into hating other people, especially people like south of our border. And you know, I have friends from many countries, Honduras, Mexico. I have a friend from Mexico that's whiter than me. You know, but the thing is, you know, that's not the people they show on TV and stuff like that. And whenever you live in a place like Honduras, I have friends that are both what would be considered wealthy from Honduras and the ones that are considered dirt poor, literally dirt poor, like as in they have a dirt floor. And when you are in that situation, no matter who you are or what your background is, sometimes you have to do what you have to do to feed your family. And I'm not making any excuses for it, but if y'all haven't heard of Selco from the Shit Hits the Fan School, I'm actually going to do a video and read one of his letters and to talk about his years in hell, as he called it, during the Bolshevik, the Bosnian conflict, and how they went from normal everyday life, just like here in America, to shit hits the fan, like within a day, just bam. And the crazy thing is, the parallels of how similar things are right now that was going on there is shocking. And so I'm gonna read, he has a letter called If I Were in America, I Would. He has a few things, and he also has a school where he teaches survival stuff, and not the normal, like, get your bug out bag type of stuff, like stuff that you really need to know, stuff that he learned while living it. Oprah didn't have a dirt floor. Sorry. She has lied about her entire life. They've tripled down on Venezuela. I was shocked about the Oprah thing too. Her uncle, I believe it was, came out and said it's all bullshit, like completely all bullshit. She went to like a private school and all of this stuff. Thanks, Jewise. Yeah, I've been chatting with Enigma, the Enigma Report. He's a new channel, and he's a good guy, you know, and I like that he's questioning things, and he's already being attacked. Like, he barely has any followers, and a certain big channel is attacking him just because they are questioning him, essentially threatening him, like, with illegal actions, which is kind of interesting, and that makes me very suspicious. Very. I did an interview on this person's channel that I'm speaking of, but I won't say the channel name because some of y'all are going to get mad. No, not Blackstone. The one that you were talking about this morning.
Not yet.
I think there's something going on with the president. Seriously, I like Blackstone. That's just, I mean, he doesn't push, you know, the buttons of everything. He just gives you the information, and I think he's legit. That's just me. He really did lose his channel, unlike other channels that say they lost their channel and then got it back in 2 days. He actually lost his channel and had to rebuild his channel. Yeah, I know you don't, you guys. You just think everybody's suspect until otherwise noted. It's probably a good philosophy to have, though. That's why I like watching your videos. You're like, I don't even need to do the research. It's just on that person. We'll just consider it. We'll consider his information and then go from there. I love it. Zip it, Dan. Okay, so the president was supposed to be out 40 minutes ago. Yes, America will be invaded, but not by a normal army or anything. It's going to be by people fleeing the countries that we're invading, is how I see it happening. And
ladies and gentlemen, the program will begin in 2 minutes.
And I think that, you know, not that I think, if you haven't watched my video about, what did I call it? The impeachment? Something about you can turn a blind eye to impeachment, blah, blah, blah. And saying that Pelosi's going to be the president and she's going to essentially hand us over to the UN. And we're definitely on that track. I was hoping it would deviate from there, but we haven't.
Please share the live stream on social media if you haven't yet already.
Yeah.
If you already did and you did multiple times,
and you know, and they are flipping on us very, you know, they've already sold us out. And that's what's so funny. It's like, oh, they're our best friends. Well, I don't care for Pelosi. Are you talking about Pelosi? I don't really either. But that's just how it is. She's the Speaker of the House, so that would put her next in line, because you know, actually, Pelosi isn't. I'm totally against most of her policies, but you know, she has been friends with the Kennedys since she was like 17, 18 years old. Her entire family. She was like Miss Lube Rack. She was in beauty pageants and stuff like that. She has kids. She's just a normal lady. I mean, she's from California. They have different views than we do. But, you know, actually, if you look back in her history, her lineage goes back to Alexander the Great. It's very interesting. Yeah, I think her dad was definitely mafia, for sure. For sure. He was the mayor of, what was it, outside of San Francisco, right? Where was he the mayor of? I put it in one of my videos. I forgot already. Yeah, I think she has a little too much Botox. But you know, I think we've gotten so used to crazy, outlandish. Yeah, the Goat Hill pizza, I think that was just a joke. I think that was just a distraction. This doesn't look like Trump. But I think we have gotten so used to outlandish politicians that someone that doesn't speak much and that just kind of keeps a calm demeanor for the most part, like her, is weird to us. Although, don't get me wrong, I've said this before, I don't think a female leader is the greatest idea. But let's be real, 100%, 99.9% of our politicians are corrupt as shit. I mean, they just are. So, yes, she needs to go. There's no way those are legal elections over there. No way. How are they still electing that lady? She is a nutcase. I would definitely rather Pelosi over that nutcase. That would be so scary. But I honestly think that they have kept her as the Speaker of the House or whatever for a reason. I mean, think about it. There's people that would probably be better at it, but I think there's more to it that we don't understand. I think they honestly, and when I'm saying they this time, I'm not really talking about they. I'm talking about, I've only talked about this a few times, but our friends in the South, in the way South, Antarctica South, those people, I think that they like to have smaller divisions of control. I don't too much like talking about that because then people like get all crazy, like, you're crazy. So I'd rather just not speak about it. But in my mind, they are definitely there. Yeah, they are. I call them our friends under the ice. I don't think the president is coming out. Who? Our friends under the ice. I don't think that they might have names, but yes, I've done a video about it and spoke about what the real EMPs are for. I mean, what chemtrails are for, and what EMPs, I mean, what the chemtrails are really for, speaking about EMTs, and then I went into the Admiral Byrd Antarctica situation. Oh, there he is. There he is. Let's check it out. I want to analyze this because I just think there's something very strange going on.
Thank you very much, my fellow Americans. I am very proud to announce today that we have reached a deal to end the shutdown and reopen the federal government. As everyone knows, I have a very powerful alternative, but I didn't want to use it at this time. Hopefully it will be unnecessary.
He looks great.
I want to thank all of the incredible federal workers and their amazing families who have shown such extraordinary devotion in the face of this recent hardship. You are fantastic people. You are incredible patriots. Many of you have suffered far greater than anyone but your families would know or understand. And not only did you not complain, but in many cases you encouraged me to keep going because you care so much about our country and about its border security.